Welcome
Welcome,
to Shade and
Shade
the
in the
City.
City.
I'm your girl, Treese.
It's Nellz.
And today we are here to get into our little late review, but not really too late because they done took a break, so they gave us some time. So we appreciate you. Bravo for that. But yes, we are jumping into the Real Housewives of Potomac, season 8. Season 8, episode 7, Rock the Boat.
Don't rock the boat.
Or don't rock the boat. Oh.
Yeah, they don't want you to rock the boat, girl.
Oh. Well, some people might have wanted to rock. Anyway, so if you haven't already, all of our Shade Squad and our new viewers, please make sure that you hit that like button.
And that subscribe button.
And y'all, let's jump right into it because we got to get into this cry fest. I said I wanted Robyn to be vulnerable, but damn. Well, yeah, we'll get into it. And let's get shady.
Do we have to?
Now Robyn is in the back of the car crying. We know where we left off. She was upset because Candace said that she shouldn't have brought up her husband's legal matters on the reunion. And so I think Robyn feels a little bit guilty, and and then she talks about how Chris attacked her on a podcast, and basically she's like, and if you can't, take accountability for that, and then there doesn't need to be a conversation. And so she's like, I'm clear on, who's my friend and who's not my friend. And so then they get to, now what I will say is while Robyn is in the car crying, what I did love is Wendy's like, okay, calm down, sis. Calm down. Like she's trying to get her together. And she's like, Robyn, I understand how it feels to have a family member be maligned. And I said, Wendy, I get it. She's gonna take her. Y'all doing it to me right now. Y'all done name my husband Happy Eddie. I know how that should feel. And Candace in the car, well, y'all lied on my husband all last season. And I was like, Robyn, you are in the wrong car, sis. Wrong vehicle. But anyway, any thoughts about that?
My thing is, I want to know what Candace feel is a lie. Because she didn't say, nobody said he did anything. From what I understood, it was just that they were in a room together. And since it was just them two, she felt uncomfortable. So is it that he wasn't in the room with her? Is that what the lie is supposed to be?
I think what it was is, hear me out, because I understand what you're saying completely, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think what it was is that how far it went. Oh, and calling him a sneaky link. And then what's the Big Bird, the one they call Big Bird, Deborah jumping on, and Chris was giving me the eyes, and and everybody kind of jumping on this train.
So you don't think it was just the Gizelle thing? Do you think like it was?
No. It definitely wasn't just the Gizelle thing.
Okay.
It was everybody jumping aboard. Like if it was just the Gizelle thing, I think they would have been able to move forward. It was Gizelle went as far, and she did say, oh, and he's a sneaky link, and I wanted, and then Ashley, well, Chris texted me at 1 a.m. from the hotel, and they started, it kept getting worse and worse. That's what Candace is upset about.
Okay.
And the whole time, your husband is actually really out here paying for just hotels, and you're over here co-signing with them.
What? Oh, you're talking about Robyn?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why she's so upset, because they were, I mean, at the end of the day, they were supposed to be friends. And that's why she was like,
but
as long as she's a friend to Gizelle.
I can get that with, it being like a snowball effect, right?
All right.
But if your husband was actually in the room with her and she did feel uncomfortable with it, or he did text somebody late at night and it made them feel uncomfortable, like you're somebody's husband, if it's the truth, I'm not understanding. I don't understand. If these things did happen, I get it. It's not like he cheated or,
No, but I guess in who it's coming from when you look at
But that's who he reached out to, or who he was having conversations
No,
with.
I understand what you're saying, but this is also from Ashley, who was with Michael Darby, and he obviously doesn't.
So then shouldn't you be speaking to your husband? If you know that I have a problem with Ashley Darby, why are you reaching out to her late at night?
That's a great point. I agree.
As
And
Ashley,
she's
I'm
like,
coming
Chris
to
is just
you.
friendly. Chris, they come up. Well, I don't know about Ashley, but they were having Giselle and Robyn over at the house, and he was cooking for
I don't
them.
remember if let me tell you something, whether I'm cool with a person or not, whether we had a past or not, I'm gonna feel some type of way if my husband's reaching out to you late at night. But he's reaching out to you. Why am I not going to my husband about it? Why am I making the issue with you for coming to me?
Well, Ashley did come to her, I guess. I hear what you're saying. But I think, like I said, I think the whole sneaky link and them just adding more on to it just made things work and like hyping it up. And it's a show thing.
I'm sure that was after you're calling me a liar, and after now I'm trying to malign your husband. And so, I mean, yeah, if I'm coming to you, telling you what it was and how it made me feel, and now I'm a liar, you're saying all this, these salacious things about me, yeah, I'm gonna go in on your ass.
Real Virgos stick together, don't they?
I'm not even just
I
talking
know.
about Giselle.
That's what it
I'm
is.
not even just talking about just
Um,
Giselle, because Giselle, with that situation, I can't take away the fact that, okay, you felt
that's how
uncomfortable
you
with her.
felt, right? That's why I said I understand what you're
Exactly.
saying on
I
that.
can't take that away.
I
But
think I think it's at the salt, they all the
also,
effort
he
that they
didn't
had.
do anything. It's not like he actually did anything to make you feel uncomfortable. It's that you were in the room alone with someone else's husband. I can
Well, he's
understand.
too friendly, and the problem is you would have a problem with that. Candace
But
obviously,
I'm gonna take it out on the too friendly person, is what I'm saying.
right.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that she, you know, I think it's just all this maligning my husband and all this other stuff. Why are you not going to the source of the problem? If
Well,
you're too friendly, sir, stop being too friendly,
yeah.
because it's being taken the wrong way.
Well,
Which, from a woman's point of view, I can understand. Let somebody's dude reach out to me late at night, and I'm gonna be like, "Yo, what's up with this?
but
Do we
true.
not have
Then
respectable hours?"
they also tried to roll Happy Eddie up into it, and that's what I'm saying. It was in wow again, and I'm not trying to throw her under the bus again, but it's all while Robyn has real going on, and y'all are just picking at things, and now it's Eddie, and it was just like, come on. And at least that's how I felt about last season. So I think that's what it just the exhaustedness of you had somebody with a
I mean,
real
the Happy Eddie thing is a Wendy thing. I can understand Wendy being upset because
right,
the thing is, Candace's issues, right? Everything that was brought to her was the truth, right? The whole Eddie thing, that was BS.
right,
Whatever the chick was saying, oh, he's Happy Eddie, whatever he was, whatever. They showed there's no receipts for that, okay?
right.
So yes, I'm gonna be upset that you're lying on my husband. But Candace is upset that they're lying on her husband, but nobody's lying. That's what I'm trying to find, where the lie is.
Okay, I see your point.
Move on.
So anyway, then we get to bingo, right?
That
And
looks so disgusting.
it was, yeah, basically what it is they have a bingo card. It's like and the chicken, I'm sure it smells up in there. They were well overdressed. I would have been mad that you had me like come there like that. Like,
I'm never dressing up. Listen let me tell you, I wouldn't give a damn what you told me to wear. If the activity is called chicken bingo, I
I'm
am not
like
dressing
I'm
up.
going to the Grammys.
I'm not dressing up.
Right. But they said no, they thought, and Ashley's quirky. She was in cowboy boots and some y'all should have known. You should have been like, what? But see, I guess Ashley's fashions is so quirky in itself that they was like, we can't call her and be like, girl, what you wearing for guidance?
They should have known from the name.
Right. So then they get there, Mia starts explaining to Giselle what happened in the car because Robyn's sitting up there, still upset. Then Candace starts crying and they're all questioning why she's upset. Um, and then
I
Candace
think
says,
even Ashley said something about the fact that she's always crying.
Right. And so Candace says that she's hurt because Robyn is hurt and she just
You
wants to
hurt
be
her.
there for her.
You hurt her.
But she can't support her. And Robyn goes on to, cry on the corner. And it was funny. What is it? It made me think about the video, the meme that they always use Monica on a corner before you walk out my life with
Yeah, with
sandals.
the sandals. Stupid.
So
Out there shooting
uh,
music video trees.
yeah. And so she tells Mia that, she wants to be alone. And Giselle goes outside and sees Robyn on, curb crying. And she tells Mia, Robyn is so strong and she just has so much being thrown at her right now. And, Candace realizes at this point that, anyone who's friends with Giselle can't possibly be a friend of hers.
She makes my ass itch.
Who, Candace?
Yes.
I do think the uncontrollable crying was uncalled for, especially when you might have caused it, but she's
I feel
hurt.
like it happens every
She's hurt
episode.
that she's hurt.
Is it possible to run out of tears?
You're stupid.
It's like every episode or every other episode. We have to see Candace cry. The confessional, in the scene. But you start so much shit. A couple of the ladies, they went outside to really get to, the bottom of what was going on. Wendy said that, Robyn got super upset because she feels like she's being blamed for Juan losing his job. So Candace once again says that, it's not smart to talk about an ongoing legal battle, and says, the person that's suing her is still married to Ashley. So she ain't talking about it. And, she's standing 10 toes down.
10 toes down, what she said.
Mm-hmm. And she felt that Robyn basically should have done the same. Now, Karen feels that Candace just said what everyone was thinking, which, yes, that was smart. I don't think you should have blamed the child for the boy losing his job, but
one thing that I do feel like Juan probably blames her.
You think that's why she got super emotional about it?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I definitely think he blames her. I think he blames her for being on this show, even though that's what pays their bills.
Who gives a damn with your cheating ass? Nobody cares about a cheater's feelings. Nobody cares. Candace says that she still wants to talk to Robyn, and she's happy that she's basically in her feelings because she ain't never seen it. We always see you though. Can you get out your feelings? For once, please. It's giving crybaby. Now
she cares
about everything. Now she says that they haven't seen her be open and it shows that she's hurting, and that hurts her and makes her upset. So Karen, Wendy, and Candace are going back inside while Giselle, Robyn, and Mia are catching Uber back to the hotel because they are over all this BS and who can shed the most tears. Ashley said that she completely understands. She knows that it has to be super severe for her to break down the way she did. And she says that she promises to bring up her mood. Apparently someone bought Wendy a ticket to bet on some chicken named Miracle Whip. Karen said the chicken world has claimed Wendy now, and she's never going to be the
same. Wendy was lit. She was mad. She was like, look, I came here to have fun. Y'all ain't gonna be Debbie down my trip. Even if it is chickens. Because first of all, what they need not do is ever let Ashley plan a trip. Ever again.
I think if I saw something, if I was looking up activities to do, I can guarantee I would scroll past something that said chicken bingo. Okay. I'm not going to.
I know they say Austin is an eccentric place, but I think it also has to do with Ashley's eccentric other sides. But no, I'm just let that sit right there.
I can't. No. So Karen, she swears up and down and she's allergic to chicken. She said she's feeling warm and fuzzy. She's itchy all over. And she can feel the feathers are invading her body. It's the dramatics for me.
Is she really bothered by chickens like that? Like
I don't know. She said that she couldn't even eat chicken. She ain't eat. eat chickens in a few years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I could see how maybe like dirty feathers or something could like bother you or something. Or
Well,
I,
when she grew up in Surrey, that's supposed to be country. So maybe she done seen them plucked and plated, and that will do something to you.
mm. Now the other ladies are back in the Uber headed to the hotel talking about why the hell Candace was crying, acting like the victim as per usual. Robyn is still feeling some type of way about the cyberbullying, and Giselle says, um, she won't get you again because I'm 100% ready. Giselle says she got that smoke if she wanted. Ciao. So now it's day 3 in Austin. It's also Karen's birthday. Candace got on the phone and told her husband all the tea. And he told her, just try to enjoy yourself, go kayaking, don't worry about none of that mess. Not only did Karen's brother sing her happy birthday, Giselle came by and sang her happy birthday also, and brought her some candy and champagne.
For her
And it did
triple
look
20.
and it did look like it was stuff that was bought at like her
It's not her mini bar.
yeah, her mini bar. Yes, exactly. I mean, they charge for that stuff too. It's overpriced. I mean, it's the thought that counts. Karen said that she's just happy that they're in a better place. So she also reassured Karen that her birthday was going to go off without a hitch.
Because last year was terrible.
Yeah, they had that. They're not going to have that Miami disaster again. Drink throwing and all types of things. And wanted to update her on her relationship with Candace. She basically let her know that there is no moving forward because she made it seem like she treats people differently based off the shade of their skin. And her family were getting unalive threats, and Candace basically just said we get them too. There was nothing. And Karen says that she respects it, and you know she's sorry. She's sorry for what she's going through because she loved the babies and they both have beautiful brown girls.
Well, Mia calls Gordon to check in and tell him that everything is everything that's going on with the ladies. And he said, well, let me tell you something. This business attorney contacted him, about the lawsuit that he got with his siblings and the money that's tied up and they owe him. And Mia obviously doesn't want him to do this, but he would rather move on, and move forward. And so she knows Gordon's going to do what he wants to do, and ain't nothing she can do about it. And then the ladies, all give their birthday
It's
wishes.
just funny to me that you married this dude because he's rich and you will leave him if he goes broke, but you don't want him to be fighting for money. I'm confused.
You and me both. Then this is probably really bad of me because the ladies give Karen their birthday wishes and then they are on their way to kayaking. And Karen doesn't plan on participating because she can't swim.
Oh, also because she went from chickens to snakes. There's snakes in that water.
Karen said, I made it to triple 20s.
Yeah, and it ain't no snake about to jump out this water and take me out.
And take me out. I ain't mad at her.
She said the chickens was one thing. Didn't want to deal with it. That was one thing, but what we ain't doing no snakes. So Mia and NECA, they seem to be getting along just fine. I feel like this would have been a whole me and Tree thing. Girl, you brought wine on the kayak. Oh girl, we besties now. It's official.
We good.
You can come anywhere we go, okay? Now when the ladies get back in the car, Karen lets them know that she is buying her grandmother's house in Surrey. And she plans on turning it into a mini resort for tourism. I think that's super smart. I think that's a amazing idea. It's some little country area.
Everybody gonna go out there and go camping and do
But
some
no,
stuff.
I mean, yeah, people like to, go see like, these
No,
little
look at
places
like
in
what's the name?
Virginia.
The container homes, and people were going there just chilling out. Yeah.
They like to go for the history and all types of stuff. So I thought that was a great idea. Now everybody got back to the hotel. They plan on going to the pool. But Robyn, she jumps on the phone with Juan. They're having a conversation about his health insurance. Apparently it's not active yet. And, they're talking about how they're going to have to pay for his medication cash. But she said financially they are okay, regardless to what everyone else believes. She said nothing's changed because he only had 15 months left on his contract and he got paid for that. Now, she is hoping within those 15 months he does end up finding employment. But like me and Tree said, they don't brought the babies on, and I think it's because they need another check. Then she goes into how their weekend has been and how the ladies have been coming at her about all the things that Candace alleged. And he basically got aggravated telling her that, you know,
Why do you care,
she's
Robyn?
she's feeding into this and he doesn't even want to listen anymore. Okay. He even got aggravated that she got emotional about it and said, you know, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm
Know what
getting
it
off
made
the
me
damn
think
phone.
about?
What?
It made me think about Wayne from 90 Day Fiance and how he's so emotionally unavailable to Holly. And like when she needs to just and Robyn's
I
not
can
even as bad as Holly.
I can see that, but I don't feel that Wayne gives that type of energy.
Right.
Like he's not like, oh, like so like we're the ones that sees he's aggravated, but Holly doesn't see that he's aggravated.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he's not like, oh, like I can't even talk to you about this right now. Like he doesn't have that much attitude. You know what I mean? He just will go without talking to her ass.
Do you think he just don't like her? Like,
Who? Who don't like her?
one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. The problem is, let me
Like the disgust to even be like what it gave me is you know what it is. Either you know what it was when you signed up. So the fact that you keep coming to me with this, when you know
first
that
of all,
we have discussions at home and you know good and damn well, or you just already we didn't even gotta have discussions at home.
let
You
me
know what
explain
it is.
something to you, Trace. Before even all of this, right?
I was gonna say past stuff. Yeah.
What you cannot do is leave your husband for cheating, okay? Then stay in the same home with him and become the side chick. That's what you can't do. All respect is out the window.
Oh, so he was dating somebody else and she was
Absolutely. They weren't together. They even brought it up on past seasons how people saw him out with another and she couldn't say nothing, but they were still messing with each other. So you left your husband for sleeping with someone else. But now that you're divorced, it's okay. I'm going to still mess with you and let whoever else mess with you. And we're just going to live in this house. But because we don't have a certificate or because we're not together, you're still giving up the goodies and he's getting them from somewhere else. First of all, that's you already messed up. You already messed up. There's your respect gone. Okay? So like her or not, right? He may like her as a person. Clearly, I mean, they've been able to
have respect for her.
get exactly. They've been getting along for all these years. He does not respect her. He has no respect for her.
I just remember when they caught him on tape and he was like, I just want to be with somebody I like or love or some shit like that. Like when they caught and he didn't know he was mic'd up. And I was like, that's when he didn't know he was mic'd up. So that came from what did Mel say? What in your heart made you say that? Did you really feel that way?
The problem you have to like regardless, yes, it hurts. It hurts. Okay. It hurts. Okay. But there is light on the other side. You have to be
Right.
able to let go. You cannot hold on. They will not respect you. They will have no respect for you. And I think that's what this is. He does not have, I think he does like her. I think he does care about her and, you know, have love for her, but he doesn't respect her. And to me, that's, I
That's
need
worse
that.
than yeah.
I need that. So
I hear you. Well, Shade Squad, y'all drop down in the comments. Let us know what you think about this whole Juan and Robyn debacle that's still going on. What do you think about Candace and her cry angle, and her whipping it out at such
right.
readiness? Her cry angle, it's always ready. But yeah, we appreciate your support. If you haven't already, please make sure that you hit that like button,
Make sure you comment
you subscribe,
and hit the notification bell.
and make sure you're following us on all the platforms, the TikTok, the Twitter, the Facebook, and the IG. And we will catch you. And shout out to the Twitter fam, because y'all really be listening. We are growing like big time over there. So I appreciate y'all. But yeah, and make sure y'all catch us. They're not coming back on the January 7th, so don't be looking at us before then. But we will be back January 8th, 9th for the review with the Real Housewives of Potomac. But y'all have a happy new year. We love y'all and have a good night.
Good night.